All right. I feel like we have so few viewers, even if we have ads, and we get like, if we have a total of 1,000 viewers, that's like $1. We're gonna ruin the experience for all of our viewers for $1.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Mm.
It's always so tempting when you open up the monetization tab. You're like, ooh, but then you're reminded, like, oh wait, it's basically nothing.
Mm.
Yeah, looks fine.
Cutie.
All right, this looks fine. All right.
Mm.
There we go. That's better.
Mm. That's better.
I think. I think this is fine. Is this fine?
Yeah.
It's fine. Exotic AB, welcome, welcome. First one to the stream, indeed. I like your nuclear picture. Hello, Dark, welcome, welcome. I'm Frank, enlightened. How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome. How's everyone's literally midnight? How's everyone's midnight? Yeah. So what's going on in the world? How's everyone doing? What are some good talking points today? Danielle, welcome.
Guess where I am from.
Since they have Argentina in their name, I think that they are from Belgium.
And
keep it English in chat.
We're here. I'm here with my husband. I'm going to say it so many times.
Yeah.
I don't care what people say. I'm going to say that he's my husband like a million times.
I was about to go drop dead, but here we are. Yeah, sometimes plans change. Sometimes they just change. One second you're on your way to the moon, like on your way inside the rocket. The other one, you know, you're like, nah, let's go to Taco Bell. It's 5 p.m. Oh, really? It's kind of late. Well, it's not really late, right? 5 p.m. That's like early. It's like morning. So if anything, you're here early. Aha. Welcome to the stream, TZM. Has anyone done anything fun?
people like are upset that we are showing ourselves off, I guess.
Yeah, the weirdest thing happened recently where like there's this like YouTube team called Abba and Preach, and they made like a they made like another video on me. They've done like 3 or 4, I think. But they messaged me and they were like, "Hey, do you want to do a podcast or live stream?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then they just don't reply, and then they make a video, and yeah, it's kind of strange to me.
I mean, I don't think that video was made with bad intention, but I mean, the only thing that was like a little off is that they say that you were showing off, that you were bragging, which you only said wife like twice. I mean, you didn't say wife like 10 times. You didn't say this is my wife, my wife, my wife. And you say my wife, Julie, and then I say my husband, and then I say I love saying it because we're newly married. Of course, I love saying it. And then he repeats my wife, and I don't know. They say, "Oh, he's showing off. He's bragging."
I don't know. I didn't really watch the video. I just heard briefly basically what you said about it. But the thing is,
I mean, that
I
video popped up on my recommended just like out of the blue, and I was like, "What?" I mean, this is us. And then I opened the video, and then, like he said that those YouTubers made like 2 or 3 videos about him, which I mean, this is no hate at all to them. I mean,
I don't mind that either. It's if anything, it
I don't even
helps.
know them.
I don't mind if other people want to like make good content and involve me. That's fine. What's just strange is how they message me and are like, "Hey, do you want to do an interview?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then they just like don't say anything. They don't even say like, "Oh, we changed our minds" or anything. No, they're just like ignore and just do whatever they wanted to do originally. I found that kind of rude. But other than that, I mean,
I mean, like I said, I'm not hating on them. I don't even know them. I just found of this. I just found out of this people existence. But literally, that video was recommended to me on my personal YouTube channel. And when I saw the thumbnail, I was like, "Wait, is this us?" And then I had to check on it. And yeah, but I don't mean. I mean, the video in general is cool. I guess they just highlighted our best moments so far. But yeah, I mean, he wasn't bragging at all. And
I don't think they refer to. I don't know what they really refer to me bragging. I think it's just because we have done so many like wedding videos and stuff like that together, and maybe that's how they think about it. I actually didn't think about it until like they said that, or well, but yeah. I don't. I think that's. I don't know. It's like a blog channel about like mine and now ours life.
Is this Angela or is it another Marx?
No, that's Angela.
Oh.
Yeah. Hello, hello.
Oh, speaking of Bulbasaur, I mean, we did that title and we didn't haven't shown.
Well, no one
Our
really
new
asked.
requirement.
Here.
Oh no, it's not showing.
See, this plushie was in my favorite store in the city, one of my favorite stores. He's been there since I got here, which is like 10 years now. I don't remember when I first went to the store. It was like at least 7 years ago I went there. And he's been sitting there like this on that shelf, staring at me every single time I come in. And I always felt like I wish I had that. But it was never really worth the price until now, where I finally decided like it's been so long. He's a great pillow. Copy Strike can make money? No, that's not how Copy Strike work. They did transformative work. Like, I know what you can and can't copy strike, and you can't copy strike content like that. It's not like they do bad content. And like, I don't mind people using me for their videos, because like anyone just talking about me anywhere else is like free exposure for me, so that's fine. So like, I don't mind that. It's just kind of strange with like them asking for an interview and then just ignoring me. I just found that really rude. That's all. But yeah, they can make how many videos they want. I don't mind. Can we do an interview? I don't know who you are. Indeed, indeed.
Hmm.
Do you have a hair care routine? No, I do not. Mm-hmm. Top 5 cutest Argentinian shirts. Yours?
Ah, yeah,
Basically, any shirt you buy from Argentina and put on her is like the cutest shirt automatically. That's just how it works. Mm-hmm.
And also, I've seen comments where people were saying that I look uncomfortable. I mean, people always point that out, and that I am uncomfortable, that I look like I'm being held hostage and all that. But the thing is,
Freeze!
I am not like. I mean, I also have insecurities about myself, about my body, about everything. I mean, I have a lot of insecurities about me. And why?
No, it's against the rules.
And I mean, when I'm being filmed and I'm going to, I mean, and I know that it's going to be released to the world, of course, I get a little bit nervous. And I mean, and if you saw in the home tour apartment, there's a, I mean, Avon Bridge also put that highlight on the video where I just moved from the camera. It's because I wasn't like, I was on my everyday clothes. I wasn't ready for anything. And yeah, I have insecurities myself. And when I'm filmed and I know that it's going to be seen by many people, then yeah, I get nervous. And there was one more thing I wanted to say, but I do it because I want to support him.
You're very supportive.
Yeah.
Did Ava and Preach reach out for an interview? Yeah, that's the thing. They did, and then they just ignored me. It's very strange. Yeah. Did you get a pet? Yes. $10 from Cinema. Congrats on getting married. Do you have any advice to us that are still looking for love? I think I have made so many videos about that and all that. But I mean, try to be the best you. Don't give up and keep trying. It's like the best you can do, and like be logical about it. You know? People overthink too much. Overthink what too much?
By the way, thank you so much, Señor Cinema.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Have you ever been to Serbia? Only in Google search.
I never been to Serbia.
Google search count.
And that's funny because when I was 17 years old, I made this Facebook friend from Serbia. She was, I remember her name was Ljubika. And she was from this very countryside city, if you can call it city. It was more like a village. And we were like best friends. I mean, not actual best friends, but we chat a lot, I remember. And I always wanted to go there to meet her, but then we grew apart. So yeah. But yeah, I always had Serbia in my mind because of that.
I just got home from work. It's basically midnight right now. Need to get in this stream the moment I saw it. Hopefully you're all feeling great. Not as great as they look, but great. You guys get married. Yes, we did get married. It's a lazy Bulbasaur. Yes, it's a very lazy Bulbasaur. It's always so weird when people unironically ask like the war questions about Palestine and Israel, because I just do that as a meme. You know, it's always like, you notice like there's this group of people who are chilling, they're having a good time, and they're just talking about something fun. And then suddenly this one guy walks in there with sunglasses and he's just like, "Sup, fools? So, Palestine or Israel?" You know, like a meme. It's like a meme. So it's so weird when people actually ask it in a serious way.
I mean, I personally feel disgusted because people discussing about that when there's millions of kids getting killed in both sides and nobody seems to care about the kids. They are the real victims.
Yeah, it's just everyone knows all war is bad. You know? It's like, so which murderer do you like more? Who do you think should keep on murdering, and who do you think should get murdered? It's like, what? That's basically everything I hear. Oh wait, I forgot. I can just press their names. Aha, get banned, idiot. Yeah, everyone who asks that, like, publicly to random strangers, it's like, so who do you think should murder the other? How many kids do you want to have? I'm fine with one when the time is right.
I would like to have at least, two, or three, because I don't want my future kid to grow up without a sibling. Because I don't know, I have one brother, and I think that if I hadn't had my brother, it would have been very lonely, honestly.
That's like you never know about that. Like some siblings, they just fight. They just fight forever. I used to living when I was young. I used to always, all my classmates and school friends lived very close by, so I used to always go home to them and invade their house, because like where I lived, it was like a code. If like a neighbor knocks and wants to play with your kids, you can't just say no, because then like you're rude. So they have to let the kid in to play with their children. So I always just home invaded everyone because I hated being home. And some families had a good dynamic, and others just absolutely hated each other and were just fighting every single day. So it's like, it's hit or miss, you know?
I mean, in Argentina, kids are not walking around that freely on the streets.
Yeah, I've heard so. Why not choose the side where people trying to get peace? War is war. I don't like any war. I mean, I don't care who started it or who should finish it. I think it's bad altogether.
Yeah, war is senseless.
It's very
makes no sense
senseless.
at all. No matter what's going on, I don't think, especially when kids are suffering and kids are being held hostage from both sides. I'm not taking sides here, but the thing is, no one thinks about the children. Everyone is like, "Oh, you support Palestine? Then you're such an ignorant. You support Israel? Oh, you're such an ignorant."
It's like if you showed someone a picture of like dead kids, they'd be like, "Oh, that's so awful," and they'd like be sad. And then you say like, "Oh, by the way, those are Palestinians or Israelis," and then they're like, "Oh, no, that's good now." It's like, what? It depends on the parents, I honestly believe. About siblings? Maybe it could be the parents, but some are just crazy, you know?
But personally, I would like to have a little boy that looks just like him.
Oh.
And what I'm more excited about my future kids is that they're going to speak 3 languages, and of course they're going to speak Spanish, Swedish, and English. But I guess I think I want to like do this thing where when they're with me, they have to speak Spanish, and when they are with him, they have to speak Swedish. And yeah, but I think my kids are going to be more Hispanic than Swedish.
Probably. Do you know the streamer called Neon? He's hanging around a girl streamer. He's just using him for clout. No, I don't know anything about that. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite thing about Julie? This right here. Everything. This right here. Mm. I don't know. It's hard. I guess your soul. Your soul and mine are very the same and connected. That we want the same in life. I think that's what I like the most. Because I think like if something would happen, if like you you were in an accident and lost an arm or got deformed, that wouldn't like change anything. If you would suddenly be like, hey, I'm gonna be a dancer, or I'm gonna be a police person, or like whatever you would like get a passion for, that wouldn't change much because it's who you are, who I love.
Yeah, I think the same. I mean, I wouldn't mind if you were on a fire and got the form, or if you lost an arm. I will still love you.
You already have the worst you can have when it comes to a person, which is a gamer. Yeah, disabled gamer, the best boyfriend material. Is your health better now? No, it's actually been worse. I've been trying to work out, and I don't know what happened, but first I had a very, very heavy back pain, and then it shifted to be a rib pain. So I can barely do anything like heavy labored at all. But I'm like trying to do like something, but I don't know. It's very, very hard right now.
I mean, I'm not Colombian, like Marxie said, I'm from Argentina.
Mm-hmm. How old are you guys? I'm turning 64 tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's turning 75. So
I'm actually 20.
yeah, I'm 14.
I'm 20. Yes, 20 in every like.
Haha, they fell for it. I'm actually 5. But they think I'm 15 now. You look so healthy now, so strange.
Actually, I have this huge pain on my leg right now because yesterday when when I left the house here, the snow came early and it's been like this thick snow, and the ground is all like frozen literally. And I was leaving the home and I slipped and I almost fell to the ground, but I didn't. But I guess I pulled a muscle or something because I fell. And then when I was reaching the place I was going, I fell again in the ground. And I was like, I hope nobody saw that.
Yeah, I've fallen so many times. That's why it's so important to get those spikes on your shoes now during winter. What's the most important quality a person should look for in a partner? I think it's like faithfulness and like serious commitment, and like a good attitude to work towards problems. That's like the most important thing you can have.
My favorite footballer, Lionel Messi, always.
How tall are you both? I am as tall as a house. She's as tall as a tree.
Yeah. And when it comes to my second one, I guess I would say that is El Kun Agüero, and then El Dibu Martinez. They're all my favorite. I mean, in fact, I love that El Kun was on all the matches, even though he wasn't playing.
I just got a good idea.
What?
Whenever people read those stupid questions that are like that they should read in the info, in the video description, whenever they read those stupid questions, we can just reply them in a funny way. I think that's a good idea.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, EDH with the $5. Thank you. I don't know why that completely slipped my mind.
Who is taller? Bulbasaur.
Yeah, Bulbasaur is the tallest. I mean, look. Let's prove it to them. You see how big our heads are? Now look him. He's bigger than us all. He's like... You talking shit? He's the biggest one here. You're a gamer too, so what do you think about gambling in the gaming industry? I think all of that is stupid. I miss the simpler times where you bought a game and then you owned it, and that's it.
That was really good too. It was from the 90s.
Does Julie have a celebrity crush?
I used to have when I was younger, but not anymore. No.
Hmm.
How many languages do I know? I know English, Spanish, Italian, and a little bit of Portuguese because I learned at college. And when I was younger, I studied lots of German, and I remember I knew a lot of German. And now I forgot. But I guess that if I went to Germany, I could speak.
Ja, the Puppenfarten.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Ich bin Julie. Oh, und ich kann sprechen ein bisschen Deutsch.
Right. Exactly. I also would like an omelette about that. Haggis? No. Well, I don't know. I've never had it, but it always seemed very disgusting to me. Do you admire your viewers? What does that even mean? What do you mean admire my viewers? If I'm proud of my viewers? Or I don't know. I have no, I think that's the weirdest question someone ever asked me. Like, I don't even know what you mean by it. Mm-hmm. What about Greek? What about Greek?
Greek, I like Greek yogurt.
Yeah, I was about to say that Greekish yogurt.
Yeah.
The one we got a very good mango yogurt, and the best thing is like sizzling down some crackers into it is so good. Chocolate crackers. I learned to make miso soup actually today.
Yeah, he made a really good miso soup.
Yeah, it's the first one that got really successful, and it was like about as good as you can get it in like a restaurant. Does this YouTube channel make you money? Yeah, a little bit. A couple $100 every month. I mean, nothing I would be able to survive on, but it like helps a bit. Would you ever make your own podcast? I mean, maybe. Maybe. The thing is, it's hard to make a podcast because I'm not very good at like making my own talking points because there's not that much going on in my life. But you talk about like a bit of everything, right? I feel like you need a good group of people to do a podcast with. It's hard to find good people to make a really, really good. Like, you have to have a dedicated day, all that. I don't know. It's a maybe. Who knows? Maybe I can try that one time. Like, try to do a podcast. I wonder what you would look like with a beard.
Me or him?
Probably me. What do you do for a living? My job is to stand outside your window and like report to the government every time you're on an illegal lolly site. That is my job. And it's not looking good for you, my dude. It's not looking good at you at all. You're facing some jail time very soon, Mr. Stani Vukovic. Are you still a virgin? Yes, of course.
Yeah, sure. We got married 2 months ago, but we
Yeah.
haven't even.
No. Full virgin.
Oh, that's nice.
Tell me and I'll help you. Maybe. I mean, if you want to do a podcast with me, we can try. I mean, it'd be interesting.
By the way, we're thinking of going to Stockholm soon.
Yeah, when we can.
Yeah.
When we can.
I mean, we have a place to stay. We only have to like buy the tickets.
How was your week? It's been all right. I've been enjoying New World. It's been fun lately. Uh, there's a new game. I don't remember its name. Let's see here. Called The Finals. I played that a bit with one of my friends. It's quite all right. We went to cinema together,
Yeah,
which was our first time going to cinema.
yeah.
I don't
But-
even remember the name of the movie. What was the name now again? The Calling, right? No, the.
Yeah. So we can show the pictures. You said it.
I mean, yeah, we could show the pictures, but we took some pictures from our cinema time. But I learned to make the soup. We got the Bulbasaur. You can take up some pictures if you want. But yeah, not much more than that. Tell me before so I can take free from work. It's probably gonna be if we're making a podcast together. I mean, you don't need to like do anything. We're probably gonna take it on like a weekend when you have time. Have you ever wanted to play guitar? No. I've tried it, but it's not for me. Did anyone's hate comments ever affect you in a harsh way? No. I don't mind hate comments because they always seem so pathetic. But what I don't like is when people belittle not only me but everyone with a disability. That's like it's not like it affects me more as it disgusts me that some people are like that, because like laughing to someone for like having illnesses, disabilities is like not very humane. It's very degenerate and animal like, and I don't like seeing that. That's like the one thing I don't really like, and it's like an insta ban if someone does that. So I don't really care that much, but it's weird.
We don't support ableism here.
Yeah.
Or ableism, ablephobia.
Can I do? No. I have to download them all.
By
It's
the
just-
way, I
this-
haven't been on Discord like in a million years. So.
This makes me hungry.
Doesn't make me hungry.
Here, let's save all the pictures.
Oh yeah, and I guess in the meantime we can also show finally how our empty apartment looked like.
Yeah.
once we moved, it was like, and these days I guess I've been a little bit like numb, and I was like I miss our old apartment, and he's like, no, I hate it.
I didn't hate it, but our new place is much nicer. It's more modern and sleek.
Hmm.
All right, let's hear. There. It should be fine now. Here we go. This is our old apartment when it's empty. No, you can't. You can't. You can't. No, everyone's gonna see.
Yeah.
We can't keep those things
Yeah,
up.
essentially.
But yeah, this is the door. It's so weird when it's empty. The cat box was still there.
Yeah, the bathroom was still being cleaned, I remember. And that's Loki. Loki was so confused. She
She
didn't know what was going on.
She wanted to come with us back into the old place, so we let her. Yeah.
That's our room, empty.
Yeah, that's the one thing my old room had was the way my PC setup was set up. Like the background on the streams were much better, but and
That's
I do miss having a bathtub. I do miss having a bathtub. All right, and then we have from this weekend some of the the food.
We went to a Chinese restaurant.
I thought I thought that they would give us two like small spring rolls to the side of the food, but they gave us two full portions. So I was like, okay.
That was
And, you know,
like an appetizer, I guess.
and when they've served the food, you can't really ask for a refund without like leaving completely. So we're like, oh, all right.
Mm.
And then we got the egg noodle mix. It's like
Yeah.
my favorite.
Mhm.
It's like so good. Then I went to the cinema. Yeah, it was sweet.
Mm.
It was very sweet. Yes, you can see fine. Are you scared of ever going bald? A little bit. I don't like when I think about it. I'm like, I might be getting a bit thin-haired here and there, but if I ever would go bald, I would like just get the coolest wigs, you know. Do you like Christian music? No, I don't. I like my religion, but I don't like music around it. Are you still getting bracers? Is it expensive? It is expensive, but eventually in the future, hopefully I will be able to get it. Do you listen to metal? There's probably some songs I like that are metal, but if you mean as in a genre, no, I don't.
What about Lucky, nameless?
Yeah, what about Luki Nameless?
She's sleeping.
Oh, we got her a laser pen.
Yeah, we got a laser for
Yeah,
her,
I found-
and we got her catnip.
Yeah, I found a very good Swedish site, and that they had like a very big, good deal on like catnip and on like a laser pen. And she's never had one, so decided to get it, and she enjoyed it so much. Enjoyed it so much. Bad Nutter, welcome. Do you like butter? Have you seen the video Enough is Enough from... What are your thoughts and what would you tell him? No, I've never seen it and I don't know what that is. Are you guys watching some TV shows lately? I am watching some Family Guy here and there. We watch some Simpsons sometimes. There's good shows. There's good shows coming up actually. There's a lot of good animes right now I'm enjoying, but a good show that's coming up is Invincible season 2, and you're looking forward to The Crown.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for The Crown. I am a big The Crown fan.
Yeah, and that's all on top of my head that like is coming out. But I'm enjoying. I don't even know the names of the shows actually. Anime names are always so weird.
Wasn't like how's this? The bald little guy. What was the name?
Oh, One Punch Man. Yeah, that's in the making. There's no like set date for that though, but I'm looking forward to that.
How was it called again?
One Punch Man.
Ah, Punch. Yeah, One Punch.
Yeah. Season 3 is in the making. You still haven't seen season 2 though, I think.
No.
We should see that together.
Yeah.
Have you watched The Office? No, but I've seen clips of it and it seems so boring. It seems so incredibly boring. Like it's my brain help.
What was your first date like? I mean, hours as a couple or individually? I mean, when we started dating in our dating age.
Yeah, you gotta be a bit more specific there. You never have arguments still on honeymoon phase? Sometimes we can have arguments, but we usually resolve everything very well.
Yeah, they're not like arguments of like I'm not speaking to you like for 2 days. No, we argue, but we we make amends just the very same day.
I think it's like maybe once every 1 or 2 months something happens. Usually it's like a misunderstanding or something, and then we very quickly resolve it.
I mean, sometimes David's schedule changes so much that I get a little frustrated, and then I be like heated about it, and then I'm like, I'm being stupid.
Yeah, it's not on purpose.
Yeah.
It's not on purpose.
As a couple and single, what was dates like first? Well, as a couple, I don't think we had a first date actually. I mean, if you count distance, long distance date, well, maybe.
Yeah, we never really had a date like that. I mean, when we were apart, we had evening nights or like movie nights where we would like snuggle down in a call and watch a movie together. And when you got here, we were already like committed to each other and like fully in love. So we didn't really have a date in that sense. But the first, I'd say, I think it was the first week or 2 weeks when we were together. We had like so many very sweet moments where we would like go out in the night and play music and dance, and like I cook you my favorite meals that I learned to do. We had some very wholesome, sweet moments together.
Yeah, we did actually.
And then I got sick, hospital bills, and now it's hard to get back up. But we're gonna get back up together.
And but I mean, single. Honestly, guys, I wish I could forget my entire life before David. So if I have to remember a first date when I was a teenager, no, I don't remember it, and I don't want to. It's like my life before David is forgotten to me. I mean, I have my friends, my family, but when it comes to a love life, I don't want to think about it anymore. I just wish I could forget all that. And I wish David was the first one, honestly.
I mean, in many ways, my life started properly when you got inside.
Yeah.
Are you guys together or something? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we're
Something like that.
we're just chilling.
Yeah, something. Where is something like that? Yes, you're very orange, Mr. Orange Dude. Have you seen the anime Blue Lock? Did it inspire you to play football? I guess this show is about football, which is probably why I haven't seen it. Yeah. Who is Bulbasaur? Who is Bulbasaur?
Our new kid.
Who called me? Can you imagine not knowing what the Bulbasaur is?
Yeah.
That's so strange. That's so strange how because it feels like I can walk up to literally anyone my age and say like one of the 3 Pokemon starters from the original and everyone will instantly know it. Are you more a ketamine guy or a heroin guy? I'm more of a harrowing cattle guy. Yeah.
No, we only have a kitty named Loki. Here in Sweden, to have a dog, you have to have like a permit or something.
I don't know if you actually have to have a permit. Maybe it's a new law. I'm not sure, but like, yeah. I know that it's funny, there are more laws on having a dog than it is to have a child. That's quite insane.
Do you like terere? Yes, I do. I do like terere. In fact, this last summer I was in Argentina. I was drinking terere. Some days that were like unbearably hot.
You two met online, right? What advices would you give for long distance relationships or getting to know someone who's really far away? Frequent communication, be very open with each other, and make sure to meet as soon as possible. Because if you're in a distance relationship, the prime goal should be to meet as soon as possible.
Yeah, and to be honest, with my anxiety and all that, I don't think I could have like take it for so long. I mean, I'm not saying I was going to break up with him, but I was like going nuts to meet him.
Yeah, it was very painful to be apart. It was like the moment you wake up, it's like gotta check the phone, like always, like it's like you're very stuck to your phone, which I'm not used to being stuck to my phone or to Discord and stuff like that. But when we were in distance, I was very glued to it, and it was like having an addiction you can't really fulfill.
Yeah, and there was this one time where we argued being apart, and it was very painful.
Yeah,
we had this like an argument being apart, and
you
like,
can't like hug each other and give each other a kiss afterwards and all that.
Yeah.
But that's in the past now.
Yeah, that's in the past. We're together now.
Yes.
But yeah, I remember it was kind of rough. That those months were kind of rough to be apart and all that. Because I was he just announced he was involved again in a new relationship and all that, and all the people were like, oh, so soon, like pure hate everywhere, and I had to deal with it without him. And also, I don't know. I mean, those times were when there was like this huge heat waves in Argentina, like one after another. Was heat wave here, heat wave there, and being in a heat wave while going nuts because you can't be with your partner. It's not a good combination. I had many sleepless nights. I remember where I could like I was hormonal, I was emotional, and I could like crying on my phone, waiting for him to be online again. And I remember this night I couldn't sleep because it was very warm. And I grabbed my phone and I recorded some videos for him, like telling him how much I loved him. And the moment I sent them to them, he was online.
Yeah.
And there were times I called you and you were sleeping, and it was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we had so many different hours. Let's see here. No way she changed so much. Who changed so much?
Me?
You? Or maybe
I don't think I changed. I'm the same person.
maybe he's talking about like his own sister or something. Who knows? I like the Finnish people. Oh really? Well, one of my friends is Finnish, so from what I know from Finnish culture, it seems like good people.
Finnish.
Jimmy.
Jimmy's Finnish?
Yeah, he's full Finnish. And Matthew's half Finnish.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he's not Swedish.
But they speak Swedish really well then.
Yeah, because they're raised there, you know. It's like me, you know, born, raised here, but like parents from another place. Mm-hmm. It's sketchy. What if she smells like a rat's ass? Or she's messing with guys on the side. I mean, first of all, if you love someone, you wouldn't really care that much about their smell. Like, I don't think, and most of the things, if someone smells bad, you know, one can always take a shower. Your smell you can change. However, cheating on your partner, I mean, they would do that even if they were in your life. It's not like they would just stop doing that. So it's just a bad person in general, Totem, in that case.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I was apart from him, when I was still in Argentina and already in a relationship with him, I was asked in many dates, and I told him. I mean, I never hid anything from him. I never kept anything from him. And but I always say no, 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 because I am dating someone. And someone even asked, really, I never saw pictures of you two. And I was like, no, he's Swedish. Ah, but he wouldn't find out. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, I don't want to. I mean, what are you saying? I mean, are you encouraging me to cheat on my boyfriend? Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, and me back then, I was doing a lot of Discord counseling. Sometimes you get people who I have a hard time telling if some people are flirting with me or not, but sometimes you can tell, probably be like, this is probably a person flirting. And it's like, I wasn't really into that, so yeah.
And there was this one person that he is no longer on David's life that they were trying to get David to cheat on me. I don't know, like if what that was possible.
No, I would never. Like the way I function, I am not attracted to people. So
yeah, but that person was like trying to be in the middle a lot, and trying to, like, I don't know, maybe trying to make it well for them and not for me, and like leave me.
that would never happen, and you know it.
And yeah, and
I think the main goal is finding someone who is actually like looking for a commitment and actually is loyal. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, 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 very blessed and lucky to have found such a wonderful princess who wants the same things in life that I do, and is like as serious, committed, everything. You know, it's hard to do that. It's hard to find the right one.
And also, what I was going to say. Yeah, I mean, when you talking about flirting, when we started to speak even more, I was flirting with him, and one day he was like, I think you're being awfully flirty with me. And I was like, oh really?
You mean like when we started talking?
Yeah. I was like, that was oh.
Yeah.
But it really was. You were like, I mean, you could tell that I was flirting with you back then, or?
Not in the start, no.
And I think I actually asked him out. Like, I mean, one time I said we were just like chat buddies. And one time I remember telling him, I mean, I don't want to push you, but maybe one day when you feel better, when you overcome this, would you be able, like, getting to know each other and all that? He was like, oh, I don't know what you mean. And I think you turned me down that time.
I don't even remember that far back. Yeah.
But then, I mean, we started like getting closer and closer, and he told me he was catching feelings.
That's a very good question, Nameless. Do you play Dark Souls? Yes. I love Dark Souls. It's one of the best series to play. I've actually played through Knights of the Fallen recently. I actually enjoyed the game. There's a lot of hate about it, but I liked it. Are Argentinian men more forward than Swedish? I don't know what he means by that.
Forward, like, yeah, they are. Then that's something I hate, honestly.
You mean like a guy in Argentina will just hit on you like with direct intentions?
Yeah, like they're very upfront. Yeah, I don't.
I think some guys are like that here too, but I guess it comes down to the individual. It's also hard to compare like two completely different cultures with two completely different like population sizes. Why is everyone talking about my donger from nowhere? What's the deal with that? Hello, Christian. Welcome to the stream.
Christina. Oh, you mean
Oh.
Christian or no? Both of them.
Christian.
Christian and Christina joined.
Where do you see? Oh, you're right. What's your favorite game to play together? We don't really game together.
I'm not a gamer.
Yeah, she's not a gamer. I'm the only gamer here. Julie, do you like Andrew Tate, the woman trafficker?
Of course not.
No?
I guess that I think that guy belongs to jail.
What? You don't like how he's like pimping out women? Isn't that like
Please, oh my
empowering?
God. That is not something to make fun of.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Britain? Very fancy. At least the language.
Unless you're William Butcher.
Oh.
The voice.
Yeah, but like, what do you mean?
He's not fancy and or nothing.
You don't think he, at least like his speech is somewhat fancy?
Yeah, his speech is. But
Yeah. He's an asshole. Yeah, he's hard as asshole.
Yeah.
But like that's what I meant. Like the language and speech is like pretty fancy. You look like Techno Blade. I don't know what that is.
The way he says bollocks all the time.
Oh bollocks.
Oh bollocks.
Oi. What were y'all for Halloween? We didn't dress up.
No, we didn't do anything. I mean,
Nah.
and children can't even get and ask for candy here because the new place where we moved, you can't like get into the apartment without a special key.
Yeah, we live in a very safe house where you have to like get through a very thick outer door. It's like code
Yeah.
locked.
I mean, in the old apartment, anyone could like just open the door and get in.
Yeah, until a certain time, because that door also locked itself, but it locked itself at like 7, 8, or 9, something like that in the evening. Our new door is like 24 hours locked.
Yeah, unless you have a key, you can't access.
What's your opinion on doors?
The band or the doors?
I think the doors are very important to keep like your home safe. There are some doors though that are like pretty meh. Like garage doors are kind of meh.
I mean, if we talk about the doors, the band, I really like the doors.
Now he said doors is like your door on like the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy how I just saw a video and you're live right now. I know, right? That's complete crazy. It's so ludicrous. That's insane. That's like mental asylum levels of like insanity. Very crazy. I feel you. Halloween sucks now? Why? What happened to the old apartment? It was...
Nothing. It
I
burned. It burned down.
I mean, the owners wanted to renovate, so it was like everyone were forced to leave or to switch.
Yeah, not only us, but the thing is, the part that sucks the most of this is that we used to live in front of these disgusting people. Like, I mean, they're not disgusting, but there's this annoying couple that has these very loud kids, and then we were like, yeah, I mean, at least we're not living with them anymore.
Like,
And
yeah.
then came to the same building.
Like, there was a reason why, because I was always thinking about like recording and like sound, like getting the sounds of like how they scream and misbehave and do all this shit in the hallway is so disruptive. But I never did that because I always felt like, oh, in like a couple of months we're moving. I don't want to make like troubles for them. We're moving soon. And then it's like, oh no, we're moving to the same fucking house.
Yeah, they
with them.
moved to the same fucking building than us,
But
and we are living together again. But the difference is that they don't live they don't live crossing the hallway anymore. They live
they live under us. But the thing also is this apartment is more soundproof, so we don't hear them as much.
No, but
So-
we hear them anyway.
Sometimes you still hear them screaming their lungs off. But it's like it's
But
not as
I'm also
bad.
grateful we don't live with that annoying woman anymore either. I mean, there was also this woman, this old woman in our old apartment that she lived under us with her annoying dog. I love dogs, but this dog and hated our cat. And but yeah, we don't. Luckily, we don't live with her anymore. She moved somewhere else.
Yeah, I guess she did. I haven't seen her in a while, but sometimes you still see her walk around.
Oh, you ever told them about the story when she brought you a jar of juice
Yeah, I think so.
out of nowhere?
I actually think I told that story at some point. But yeah, she was like being rude one day, and then the next day she was like giving me a jar of like marmalade or whatever it was, and that was so out of the nowhere. She didn't apologize. She just gave it to me. So I assumed that was her way of saying, "I'm too proud to say sorry, so here's a jar, here's an item instead." But I mean, still weird.
You didn't eat it or drink it or anything.
No, I just poured it out because it wasn't. It was strange.
Yeah.
I don't know why people gift homemade food to other people. That's the weirdest thing. Who knows what they put in it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that woman. He told me she was always rude, and one day we were coming home, and she was. He was. We were back from the doctor. It was a time where he had this problem with his mouth, and he was clearly tired and not feeling well. And we entered the apartment, and she was there screaming, literally yelling at us in Swedish. I don't know what she was saying, but she was like, and
I don't even remember that.
and we just ignored her. I mean, because David wasn't feeling good, so we pretended she never was there. And I think that pissed her off even more.
Yeah. Have you played Alan Wake 2? No. Yeah. Sweden isn't particularly a safe country anymore. Yes, Swedistan. Yeah, there are places in Sweden that are not very safe that one shouldn't be in, but then there are places like our current town, like many like smaller towns or villages. Like it's basically just very certain like areas in Sweden that are very unsafe. Do you like the same music? I mean, there are songs we enjoy from both sides. There are songs I listen to that you enjoy, and there are songs you listen to that I enjoy. I don't think we share, like, our core music isn't the same, but there's there's songs that like go outside our usual tunes that we both enjoy. Mm-hmm. Have you guys thought on making babies? That sounds like you're gonna like take some like butter and go and cook. Have you thought about making like some jars? Weird.
I mean, good thing I was thinking we can badmouth our neighbors and they will never find out because I highly doubt they watch this.
Yeah, probably not. And even if there's not much to badmouth, I mean, what's their problem gonna be?
But we do have this across the hall. Now we live. They live this guy with his girlfriend, and he's a really nice guy because he always
Yeah,
help us with the cat.
There's this guy who seems always happy and cheerful. He's very calm. I think he's an introvert. He's like very to himself, and he always lets in our cat because our cat wants to go in and then go out, run in and out all the time. And so he lets in the cat, and he always knocks on the door, and like it's like he's lightning fast with getting inside his own home.
Yeah, he knocks our door or he rings the doorbell, and the moment we open the door, and
there's no one there.
No, he just got into his
There,
apartment.
there's been times where I'm like close to the door, where like the moment he knocks, I open, and I'm like trying to get a catch of him and say, "Yo, thanks," but like he's gone.
Yeah, I mean, he's I think for the last name, because here the last names are put on the door. I think he's from a Muslim country, and he lives with the Swedish woman. I think it's his girlfriend. But so far, they're very peaceful people. The guy so far seems always cheerful,
To m- to m-
smiling.
to me, he seems Jewish. He seems more like Jewish to me, with
Yeah,
like the curly hair and all that.
but it's not the same guy. No, we're not talking about. I mean, the curly hair guy doesn't even live here.
That's
He lives in
no.
another apartment.
He's the one who lives next to us.
No, that one is no. It's the Muslim side. I saw him many times. I mean, when he lets looking,
You've
and
seen him?
he lives
Oh,
with a Swedish woman.
oh, then I haven't even seen that person.
No.
But the other guy, he lives here. He lives.
Yeah, because he lives in another building, but he used to live right above us in the other
Really?
apartment. Yeah,
Huh? Because he's the one I did catch one time.
that's weird.
Because there was one time he knocked and I did manage to catch him. Because that one time, and he was going like up. So I don't know. Maybe there's two people letting in our cat then. Everyone helping us before a mess.
Yeah, I remember we had these Muslim people living above us in the old building, and I think they live nearby because I saw the girl that used to live there also. And I remember this girl once in the old building. We were checking the mail, and we say hey, and she was like hey. She was like, they say hi. I
Hmm.
mean, I bet she was a viewer or something because she was very excited.
Hmm. Do you sleep naked? No, I don't. Hmm. All right.
Yeah,
I'm getting
I
kind
am.
of fed up sitting here. My leg hurts. Yeah, that's enough for today. Thank you to let's see here, EDH and Senor Cinema for supporting the channel. That's extremely helpful. Thank you very, very much. And thanks everyone for tuning in.
No, I mean, let me clarify. No, he doesn't knocks on our door and leaves. He knocks on our door to let us know that he let our cat in.
Yeah, they're like knocking to like let us know that like the cat's at your door, you know. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yes,
Have a good, what day is it today? Oh, it's
Thursday.
Thursday. Damn, it's crazy. Time just flies. Oh well.